Hey there, my name is Yuri Persuk. I'm the product owner of GoMage PWA Storefront. Today I have a special guest with me, Freud Tariquez, direct-to-consumer website manager at Bradshaw International, an American manufacturer of food service equipment. The company owns Good Cook, Casabella, Evercare, and has licensing agreements with Mr. Clean, Clorox, and Dawn. Today, we'll talk about the project that we've created for Good Cook. Hey, Froy, thank you for taking the time to jump on a call with me. Glad to see you here today. How's it going?
Hey, Yudi. No problem. It's going well. How you doing?
Doing good, thank you. Nice to see you here. So, we meet here for a very serious matter to discuss your company and the project we've been working on together for 5 months already. I need to say these have been some very, very productive 5 months of our collaboration. So, Froy, are you ready to discuss the story our companies created together?
Yeah, sure.
Great, then let's get going. Freud, let's start with the introduction. Can you tell a few words, please, about yourself and the company? I know it has a long, striking history and values.
Yeah, so I've been working on websites for the past 7 years in a professional and freelance matter.
Mhm.
Bradshaw itself has been around for over 100 years, so they've been around for a while. They deal with kitchenware, tools and gadgets, cookware, and also cleaning supplies. So they have a variety of different categories that they deal with.
Sometimes brands with such a long history are very hesitant to innovate and usually stick to the old ways. But you acted differently. What brought you to the decision to upgrade your website?
The main reason is that we needed an e-commerce website for Good Cook. Previously,
Mhm.
Good Cook was more of a recipe blog type of site, and so Bradshaw really wanted to start selling some product through the website. Given the changes that kind of happened in the last couple of years, people have been moving towards online purchasing, and so we wanted to get ahead of that curve and have a website that's direct to consumer.
Mm. Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you. Why did you decide to move to Magento? How did you choose this platform? Because, well, as I know, when you get in touch with us, you had a website built in WordPress, and we probably couldn't find two platforms more different than Magento and WordPress. So, how did you choose among all of the other solutions like Shopify, Shopware, and many others? Most likely it was a tough choice.
Yes and no. The biggest thing was that we've already had a couple websites that are on Magento, and so
Mhm.
choosing Magento for the company was an easy decision because we have already a couple of sites there already. So the company itself knows how to work with Magento,
Mhm.
and so
Mhm.
that's the reason we went with Magento.
Yes, indeed, Magento is probably the best solution for the PWA storefront as well. So this brings us to the next question. So you didn't stop at moving to Magento, you decided to move further and develop a progressive web application. What were the main reasons to create a PWA?
PWA is a newer technology, right? I've been hearing about it for a while, but I
Mhm.
never really had the chance to implement it. It's lightweight, it's fast, it's efficient. There's a lot of things that give to the user experience, like the app-like experience really translates into a better user experience in my viewpoint. And so, yeah, choosing PWA was just going to be a way for us to get that better user experience, and it also put us ahead of the curve when it came to other competitors, and especially our competitors, because a lot of our competitors are not using PWA technology. So that was, yeah,
Mm.
a couple of the reasons.
Yes, indeed. Well, PWA technology is a great solution for a business that needs to create a website from scratch. Why limit yourself to a website when you can create a PWA that offers much more capabilities, right? We're talking about offline caching, we're talking about easy add to home screen, and so on. I believe it's a smart decision for a business that doesn't want to overpay and prefers to serve customers across all platforms and operating systems. Don't you agree?
I agree.
Yeah, totally. And now, one of the most interesting questions for me. How did you select GoMage and what were the deciding factors?
Yeah. So during the RFP process, I had to talk to a couple companies, and from those conversations, it came down to two reasons. Affordability was one of them. You guys were more affordable
Mm-hmm.
than some of the other competitors or some of the other companies we were looking at. And then the other reason was that you guys were the only ones talking about PWA and offering that as a solution. And so I thought that why not go with one of the only companies that are doing PWA technology on Magento and kind of get ahead of the curve when it came to our competitors. So yeah, those were the two main reasons.
Thank you, Fry. It's always very interesting to learn how our clients come across our company and why they decide to work with us, and not with all of the other thousands of companies specialized in Magento development. What business objectives do you expect to achieve thanks to the PWA implementation?
I mean, the big one is sell product. That's the main objective for the website now, is just to have a better user experience when it came to selling product. I mean, we weren't selling product before, so that's something new for the website. And then also being able to integrate our recipes with our products in a way that is not pushing users away, because since the website was mainly recipes, we didn't want to lose that audience. A lot of our traffic is coming through recipes, and so making sure that the integration of products with recipes and allowing the user to check out and add products to their carts from the recipe page, those were some of the biggest wins that we needed to take care of early on in the development of the website. So yeah, the main objective now is just to sell product.
Yeah, and this brings us to the integrations and other requirements. So when you started working on the PWA with us, did you have any particular technical requirements like features, integrations, maybe some regulation compliance and so on?
Yes. So we have a CRM that we needed to work with the system, the PWA website. We also had a product information management system that we needed to integrate with the system. Our order management system that needed to be added as well. And then also ADA compliance. So ADA compliance is something that's kind of emerging in the last couple of years, and it's becoming a bigger issue that people need to handle when it comes to web technology. And so making sure that we were starting on the right foot with the beginning of the website development when it came to ADA was also important to me. So those are mostly the important integrations that we had to deal with when we first started the website.
Yeah, and since your website was first built on WordPress and had a lot of recipes, it was also a good decision to have the recipes built on PWA on top of the MageFan blog integration.
Yep.
And I do remember the CyberSource integration payment method that we also developed for you. So
correct.
It was a very interesting experience for both companies. Are there any results that you can see today already?
We taking a look at the analytics for the past couple of weeks. We launched the website probably like a month ago, I think, or somewhere around there. The analytics seems to be picking up. So we had little downtime when it came to kind of the SEO piece of the website, and so losing traffic was something I was worried about. But it seems that we've been picking up rather quickly after we launched, and that's pretty happy about that. And then also, I mean, we've been selling product even though we haven't been marketing, and that's also a testament to me that the website is working when it comes to integrating our recipes and our e-commerce business into it.
Awesome. That's awesome news. Thank you. What were the main challenges during the development from your side? Because I know everything happening on our side, and it's interesting how the process was for you and your team.
Yeah. So the biggest challenges were essentially because of the PWA. PWA is so new that not a lot of people know how to work with it, and not a lot of people know how to integrate it. So when it came to working with other support teams to integrate new features to the website, they were used to Magento, but this is not really a traditional Magento website. It's PWA. So there are a couple little things that you had to take care of when it came to that. But overall, I think nothing's impossible, like you say. So figuring that out and getting it to work is it's part of web development. So it's not really an issue, but those are some of the challenges that we experienced.
Yes, I can say a couple of words about the Google Tag Manager integration as part of this. Again, impossible is nothing. It all turned out to be related just to some configuration, and that's it. So indeed, everything that anyone would want from a PWA solution is possible. It just depends on what you need. Okay. What did you find most impressive or unique about GoMage?
Just the expertise you guys bring when it comes to PWA. Like if I had an issue and I didn't know how to solve it, I mean, you guys were willing to jump in there and get it resolved. If I needed something fixed quickly, you guys were pretty good about handling that and getting me results pretty fast within a day or two. So that's I like when I see that, right? When you guys take care of your customers and you guys put us first and make sure that we're happy, and that makes you guys happy as well, I guess.
Thank you. These are very kind words. Are you satisfied with the work delivered? Can you share how your experience working with GoMage was? Was there some best part, probably something that created frustration maybe?
Experience was good. Yeah, nothing really that created frustration. Yeah, everything was smooth. I mean, I wouldn't say smooth, but everything was handled, and it was corrected. If there was an issue, it was fixed. So there was never an issue that we couldn't solve or we couldn't figure out a solution to. So no experience here.
Froy, thank you for joining me here today and discussing your project. I hope for many more years of fruitful collaboration between our companies.
Awesome. Thank you.